start the class. Let me share my screen. Is my screen visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So today we will start with cyber crime. Cyber crime is a term. I think all of you have heard about cyber crime. Does anyone have any idea what is cyber crime? Unmute yourself and speak. Try to unmute yourself and speak. It is difficult for me to follow the chat. Whoever is giving answer, try to unmute themselves and then speak.
Ma'am, cybercrime is a criminal activity who targets a computer or any other personal files to make out money.
And how it is committed, there is a difference between crime and cyber crime. So when you are defining cyber crime, you need to state that also, isn't it?
Okay, ma'am.
It means you need to tell me that it is committed or it is done over internet, cybercrime.
Yes, cybercrime is committed over internet by cyber criminals or any other hackers.
Yes. Good. So today we will learn about cybercrime. Cybercrime or computer-oriented crime is a crime that includes a computer and a network. The computer may have been used in the execution of the crime, or it can happen that computer is a target. That is also possible. There is also a possibility. So cybercrime is the use of a computer as a weapon for committing crimes such as committing fraud, identity theft, breaching privacy. Cybercrimes, especially through the internet, has grown in importance as the computer has become central to every field like commerce, e-commerce, entertainment, government. Each and every field you will find the use of computer. As a result of that, cybercrime is also increasing. Cybercrime may endanger a person or a nation's security and financial health. That is also is at risk. So cybercrime encourages a wide range of activities, but these can be, there is a general division into these activities. Let us enter. What is cybercrime? Crimes committed using a computer and internet to steal a person's identity or illegal imports or malicious programs. Cybercrime is nothing but where the computer used as an object or subject of crime. Either it can be an object of crime, the computer, or it can be a subject. Subject and object means either with the help of computer the crime is done, or the computer is itself a target. Cybercrime encloses a wide range of activity, and they can be divided into two categories. Mainly, the division is made in two categories: crimes that aim computer networks or devices. These type of crimes involve different threats like viruses, bugs, etc. Also, denial of service attack. Denial of service attack is also a type of crime. So, crimes that use computer network to wait, someone is in waiting room. Crimes that use computer network to commit other criminal activities. These type of crime can include cyber stalking, financial fraud, identity threat. These are different types of crimes that are done. Okay, so these are different, they falls under different categories. Why should we know about cybercrime? Information is always better than ignorance. So in this technological world where we heavily depend on technology, in 21st century, everyone is engaged with the internet through WhatsApp, Twitter, Facebook, net banking, and lots of other platforms are there. And some criminal-minded person commits crime, which is included under cybercrime. So we should be aware about crimes happening around in the cyberspace. Cybercriminals. Cybercriminals are persons or groups who commit cybercrimes using computers. They are hackers, criminal group, hacktivists, virus writers, terrorists. Like I have mentioned in yesterday's class, cyber terrorism is the use of the computer and internet to perform violent acts that result in loss of life. This may include different types of activities, either by software or hardware, for threatening life of all citizens. In general, cyber terrorism can be defined as an act of terrorism, which is committed through cyberspace or computer resources. Then cyber extortion, it is also a type of cybercrime. Cyber extortion occurs when a website, email server, or computer system is subjected to or threatened with repeated denial of service or other attacks by malicious hackers. These hackers demand huge money in return for assurance to stop the attack and to offer protection. Money, there are different types of threatening which is being given over net. Money is just one form. Then another type of crime is cyber warfare. What is cyber warfare? Cyber warfare is the use or targeting in a battle space or warfare context of computers, online control systems, and network. It involves both offensive and defensive operation concerning to the threat of cyber attacks, espionage, and sabotage. So these are termed as cyber warfare. Also, internet fraud. Right. What is internet fraud? Internet fraud is a type of fraud which makes use of internet and could include hiding of information. They can include different hiding of information also, where the actual information is not displayed, and it is by or internet fraud is like they provide incorrect information for the purpose of deceiving victims for money or property. Internet fraud is not considered a single distinctive crime, but covers a range of illegal or illicit actions that are committed in cyberspace. Why we need to, what is internet fraud? We can say that some persons receive call from bank that give your credit card details, PIN ID, so that we can, otherwise your account will be locked. This type of information falls under internet fraud. Then cyber stalking. Cyber stalking is a kind of online harassment where the victim is subjected to a barrage of online messages and email. The victim is flooded with different types of emails and messages. In this case, these stalkers know their victims, and instead of offline stalking, they are using internet to stalk. So these are crimes. History, the first, if we look into the history of cybercrime, the first recorded cybercrime took place in the year 1820. The first spam email took place in the year 1978 when it was sent over the ARPANET. The first virus was installed on an Apple computer in the year 1982. Evolution of cybersecurity attack methods. With year, it has grown. In 1980s, see, first ransomware, malware, worms, hacker. Malware, worms, these are all malicious programs which harm. What is the difference between them? That we will study in detail. Now, in the year 1990s, email threats, Windows OS servers, malware variants, hackers. In the year 2000, website vulnerabilities, stolen credentials, phishing email, attachments, malwares, worms, botnet, hacking. These, in this way, the cyber crime has grown, or cyber security attack, also known as cyber crime, has grown. In 2010s, software supply chain CEO fraud, you can find it in Google also. If you Google this term, you will find that total case study. Then RAAS, advanced persistent threat. These are different types of threats. Spear phishing, fast morphing malware, privilege misuse, website vulnerabilities, hacking. This shows the evolution of cybercrime. Now, if we talk about prevention of cybercrime, how cybercrime is stopped, then we can say that we can use a strong password, maintain different password and username combinations for each account, and resist the temptation to write them down. Weak passwords can be easily cracked using certain attack methods like brute force attack. These are different types of attacks. Brute force attack, rainbow table attacks. It is always recommended by the system that you should use a strong password so that it is not easy for the hackers to guess the password. Use trusted antivirus in devices. Always use trustworthy and highly advanced antivirus software in mobile and personal computers. This led to the prevention of different virus attacks on devices. I think every one of you must have antivirus in your PC. Those who are having PC, they must have antivirus installed. Keeping social media private. That is also one of the important measures in stopping cyber security these days. We can always keep the social media account data privacy only to the friends. Also make sure only to make friends who are known to you. It is a suggestion for you youngsters that don't make unknown people as friends. In the college, I have seen several cases where the students came and said that my account has been hacked. There has been some pictures posted from my account. But actually, sometimes the students or the young people, they add some persons who they don't know, or they know them virtually. So it is an advice that you should keep your social media private. You should share your pictures only with your friends, with your trusted persons only. That will help in preventing cybercrime against you. Keep your device software updated. Whenever you get the update of the system software, update it at the same time, because sometimes the previous version can be easily attacked. Whenever your app, see in the mobile also, you will get updates. Why it is necessary to update the apps installed? Because maybe there are different security patches that has been included in those apps. So it is necessary to update the softwares. This is a mathematical figures which shows cyber attacks by percentage. How cyber attacks has increased by percentage, or what are the types of cyber attacks. See, virus is the most common form of attack. Cyber criminal used the computer as target and computer as weapon. The computer as target, using a computer to attack other computers. Example, hacking, virus or bomb attacks, POS attacks, etc. The computer as a weapon, using a computer to commit real world crimes like cyber terrorism, credit card frauds, child pornography. These are different. In these cases, the computer is used as weapon. So the machine can be used in both ways. It is used as a target as well as it is used as a weapon. So, categories. Cybercrime falls in different categories: against person, against property, against government. Against person, harassment via emails, cyber stalking, email spoofing, carding, assault by threat. The potential harm of such a crime to humanity can hardly be overstated. These are different. When the crime is committed against person, these are different types of mediums through which it is committed. Up to this, is there any problem in understanding? Up to this point, is there any problem? No.
Ma'am,
Yes, speak up. No one is picking up. That means this is understood by everyone. Wait just for a minute, I am muting my. So next was against property. Cyber crimes against all forms of property. Cyber crimes is committed against all form of properties. Unauthorized computer trespassing. Can anybody tell me what is the meaning of trespassing? Can anyone tell me what is the meaning of trespassing?
Ma'am, trespassing refers to the act to enter in any other's property without claiming it or without telling anyone.
Yes, you are correct. So, unauthorized computer trespassing through cyberspace, computer vandalism, transmission of harmful programs, and unauthorized possession of computerized information. Okay. Against government, cyber terrorism, whenever some act is performed online which is against government, it can be termed as cyber terrorism. The growth of internet has shown that the medium of cyberspace is being used by individual and group to the international government as also to threaten the citizens of a country. The crime manifests itself into terrorism when an individual cracks into a government or military maintained website. That is all for today. Now, today what I will do, I will ask some questions. Let us see how many of you can answer. Okay, small questions that how many of you can answer, that I will test. So my first question is, what is McAfee? Is it McAfee? Is it a photo editing software, quick heal, virus, or antivirus? What is McAfee?
Antivirus.
What is the name of first computer virus? Does anyone have any idea? What is the name of computer virus? It is called Creeper.
Malware or Trojan virus.
No, it is called Creeper. I am asking what is the name of virus. Don't confuse virus with malware or a worm or anything. Although they may sound similar, but each and everything like virus, malware, each and everything is having its different meaning. although people use it interchangeably, but actually they are not same. Now, what is the full form of virus? Virus stands for what? What is the full form of virus? Come on, fast. I want an answer.
Vital information resources under siege.
Vital information resource under siege. Good. Now, which of the following is not an antivirus software? Listen the options carefully. AVG, Avast, CodeRed, McAfee. Which of the following is not an antivirus?
Third option.
Third option, CodeRed. I want every one of you to respond. Only one person is responding. Which of the followings are threat for electronic payment system? Computer worms, computer virus, Trojan horse, all of the above.
Ma'am, can you repeat?
Which of the following is a threat for online payment system? Computer worm, computer virus, and malicious program, or all of malware, or all of them?
All of them?
All of them. What is the matter? Others are not responding. I am getting answer from only one person. I think there are other students also in the class. To protect ourselves from computer hacker, what should we do? What should we turn on? We should turn on script, firewall, VLC, or antivirus. Wait, I will unmute some student and I will ask. Shovik Shane, will you like to answer? Shovik Shane. Noorir Jahan. Noorir Jahan, you want to answer? No answer. So, anyone like to? Bolo? Firewall. Good. When you know the answer, then at least you should speak up. Don't say silent.
ম্যাম অ্যাকচুয়ালি ভয়েস প্রবলেম হচ্ছে
এই তো শোনা যাচ্ছে কিছু প্রবলেম
ভয়েসটা
হচ্ছে
ক্লিয়ার হচ্ছে না
ট্রাই তো করো
না
let others decide whether you are having voice problems or not. You are clearly audible. I heard what you said. Firewalls are used to protect against data driven attacks, fire attacks, virus attacks, unauthorized access. What is the answer? My voice is not clear, Vinita. Okay, but I am shouting at the top of my voice. I am repeating my question.
Virus attacks.
No, not virus attack. Firewalls are used to protect against data-driven attack, fire attack, virus attack, unauthorized access.
Oh, ma'am, unauthorized access.
Yes, it is unauthorized access.
And cyber attack যেটা সাইবার অ্যাটাক মানে এগেইনস্ট করে
অপশনে তো ওটা ছিল না, অপশনে আনঅথরাইজড অ্যাক্সেস আছে না? ठीक है, that's all for today. If there is any question, then you can ask. In the last class, I think I have already explained about preparing MCQ database, right? Any one of you who were in last class, do you remember what I said? Nandini, do you remember what I said in the last class about MCQ? Nandini is not answering. Shubhashree, you were there in the last class?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So you remember what I said in the last class about multiple choice questions?
Yes, ma'am. You have said to prepare MCQ based on cyber security. 30
Yes.
MCQ we will have to do.
Yes. I think all of those who don't remember or who don't want to remember, they have re-listened again. So I want everyone to prepare one MCQ question. Keep on preparing, and one day I will ask to submit. Thank you. So I am ending the meeting now.